Hi guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 2:22 and I'm sorry I'm a little delayed today, but this is the second time I'm recording my video and where I am right now, it's midnight. It's absolutely midnight. It's right now, of course, not midnight. It's little early morning. It's about 4:30 or 4:50 in the morning. So anyway, I was making video and somehow it didn't record my screen, and so here I am again. But let's go through the market. Doesn't matter. But before I go on to the market, I want to tell you today is the last trading day of this month, March, and tomorrow onwards there are holidays, right? So market is going to be closed. Now when market is going to be closed, what one can do is sit down and reflect, what kind of trades you have done, how you've been trading, are you making good profit in the market, or you've been losing in the market. If you have been having a losing streak for the past few months and you believe you need to learn, and then I believe you need to learn and then invest in the market. So go to my website. Here is my website. You can just um, this is my website, which is stockpro.trading.com, and we are starting with a lot of webinars. Right now there are registrations which are closed for all our programs. There were only 3 programs earlier, Stock Pro setup and then Stock Pro intraday live, now a combo. Now we're going to have different programs, all together different programs, like there will be definitely intraday, there will be the Stock Pro setup webinars, which is for positional trading, and then there will be FNO trading, then there will be in Nifty trading. There will be just one program only for trading into Nifty, right? Just for that one program. And I believe, and I always tell my members that if at all you want to trade, only trade in Nifty. And if you want to invest, pick up good stocks and invest. So a good combination is trading in Nifty and investing in the market, right? That's a very good combination. So when you are trading in Nifty, just concentrate on Nifty. You don't need to sit down and select the stocks every day in the morning. What you have to do is just understand the parameters when you need to enter and when you need to exit from your from a Nifty, right? And this will be elaborately taught in the program which I'm going to be starting from um, first week of April onwards. Okay, so guys, go to my website, talk to my team, go to contact us page and talk to my team. They will brief you about all the courses that we will be having. You can telegram them, you can WhatsApp them, you can phone them, and you can email it to them, or maybe just write a message that you want to, and then even you have an opportunity to talk to them, right? There is a chat box here, right? So you have various ways to talk to my team and your seat. And here so let's talk about Nifty today. So what is happening in Nifty? This is Nifty. If you remember yesterday when I was making my video, I said that Nifty is looking very vulnerable to me. What did I mean by that? Nifty opened, gap up, went up, came down, then went up, then came down, then went up, then came down, then went up, then came down, and then... So it's been, just see here, it's a zigzag pattern that Nifty has followed. Only zigzag pattern that Nifty has been following. Means there was a nervousness in the market. There was a nervousness in the market. So what I would like to do is, I want to make it a line chart. See here. Sorry, just give me a second. So this is how it was. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Continuously it moved and it made 3 tops, right? And then finally, where did it open? Gap down. And look at the line graph of Nifty today. It's trying to go above this 50 moving average once, twice, thrice. This was a 4th attempt. A few minutes back, there was a 4th attempt. And that also seems to be failed, right? So to me, Nifty definitely is trying to hold itself, but if you ask me, in totality, it is very weak, right? So I am on a sell side. I'm not on a buy side. I have bought its put. Of course, I am a little lost right now, for 100 rupees loss. But my belief and trust, I trust my Nifty analysis, and I can see a bit, little bit, weakness in the market. And I'm hoping that it should, you know, culminate into good result. It should give me good, profits. And that will only be understood after some time. What's the time right now? 2:27. So if the 230 candle forms below, see now what's happening. Nifty is finding very difficult to cross. Nifty is in a very narrow channel. It has to go below this 200 moving average, as it's not being able to cross this 50 moving average at the head, right? That is why Nifty is in a very, very narrow range. And according to me, if you ask me, I'm finding it on a weak ground. I don't feel Nifty is in a solid grounds. If you look into the RSI, it is between 40 and 20, 40 and 60, means it is also planning to do nothing, right? So until Nifty breaks either side the barrier, I am pretty much sure, hoping that it break it in the downward direction, because I believe it looks more weak than it looks strong to me. Because see, since morning it opened gap down, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It touched this moving average, but it could not cross it. What does it indicate? It indicates that Nifty doesn't have the strength. Nifty doesn't have the strength to cross it. Of course, it came down. Again, there was a fictitious movement. It tried to go up, but it could not sustain that movement and came down. Now, I want, one move with volumes which breaks this 200 moving average. Like something like this, right? If it breaks the with volumes and it sustain itself, then I'm expecting Nifty to definitely go down, right? Now let's go and see what's happening into its option chain. So in option chain, where are we right now? 10,140, and there's a huge call writing which is 14,97,000. Roughly about 15 lakh calls have been written at 10,150 level, right? At this level. And there are huge call writing also happening at the level of 10,200. Means in today's expiry, Nifty does not plan to go above 10,150, right? So that is what it looks. But let's see how it goes, because Nifty has to go in the downward direction. And let's see where is the ceiling. Ceiling, if you look at, is at 10,100. That means it has a capacity to fall from this point. At least about 40 points it can go down, right? We are at 10,141. If Nifty goes down, it can go down by about 40 points. If it goes down by 40 points, then this put that I have taken, or I have suggested people to take, will at least give us 10 to 15 points, right? But the thing is, it has to fall. It has to fall. It has to give me a momentum in the downward direction. And we still have about 1 hour left in the market. And next few days are off, right? So all put together, I see a great opportunity either side. It doesn't look to me crossing in the upward direction. And if just it falls 20-30 points, I'm sure we will have good profits in the put that we have taken up. Okay. Now, some of the stocks that I wanted to discuss and which were on my radar, one of them was IndusInd Bank. One of them was definitely IndusInd Bank. See how beautiful momentum it has given. Those who have worked with me, they will be knowing, and they know about it, that we have filtered the stock yesterday night, right? We have filtered the stock yesterday night, and see here, the moment it broke its morning range with volumes equal to the height of this candle, we have already got from this particular trade, right? After that, there is, as Nifty is weak, there's a bit of profit booking that has been coming into it. Okay. Then one or two stocks that I would like your attention to. One of them is basically, just a sec, is Oberoi Reality. Just Oberoi Reality, I want to show you. Although the market is weak, the stock is just heading up. Look at the solid momentum that this stock has gained. So on my radar is definitely 𝐿𝐼𝐻, and then you remember I have given Cyient. Cyient also had a beautiful momentum today. Of course, it's not being able to, not today but yesterday. Sorry, not today but yesterday. Yesterday Nifty had Cyient has given a good momentum, and it looks very, very nice, promising stock to me, right? So how many of you have taken the trade as I suggested, Nifty? And Nifty now kind of is confirming to me that it definitely plans to go down, right? This candle which is coming up is a very, very promising candle, and I'm expecting. Now see here, I'll just take up a pen and explain you what scenario I want. I want this moving average to go like this, right? The candle should form here, candle should form here, 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 and then it will be a beautiful fall. This, had there been a market tomorrow, had there been market tomorrow, this would have a trade which we could have carry forwarded. It would have given us good money tomorrow. But unfortunately, market is not open tomorrow. So we have to square off all our positions today itself. We will not carry forward. Loss of profit, don't care about it. What you need to care, that you need to square up your positions today itself, right? Something also that I want to explain you here is that whenever you are in the profit, you put the stop loss. Let's say we are right now at 85. You put the stop loss as 75, and your trade goes to 90 rupees. Shift your stop loss to your cost to cost. Make it 85 rupees. Okay. Then when this put goes to 95, 95, shift your stop loss to 90 rupees. When your put goes to 100 rupees, shift your stop loss to 95. Right? Zerodha gives that inbuilt, trailing stop loss in the box order, but otherwise you don't. You have to do it manually. The trailing stop loss has to be put manually. But doesn't matter if you want to maximize, and if you're a day trader, or if you want to see maximum profits in your account, then keep shifting your stop loss and you keep getting more and more profits. When you see a trade happening, like sometimes takes a lot of time to materialize. Like you can see right now, it's taking a good amount of time to materialize, right? But once it is materialized, then you put your stop loss. You've already put the stop loss. Keep shifting the stop loss, right? So there's a huge fight going on. I don't know what may happen, which direction that fight may result. But right now, there's a huge fight. In 5 minutes, it's taking a support. In 15 minutes, it's taking a resistance. Now, let's see. And in 15 minutes also, there is a little support in the form of 200 moving average, right? So this is basically not letting Nifty fall. We want a free fall. We want a freedom at the bottom, right? So candles have to come below 200 moving average. If candles come below 200 moving average, we will definitely have a very good trade, right? Please remember that today we have to square up all our positions. We're not going to be carrying it forward, right? We'll start afresh fresh from April month. And I want you guys to really make a resolve. Next financial year has to be a profitable financial year, right? All of you have to make a resolve, or all of you have to determine, all of you have to really ensure that you are learning about the market. You have various opportunities. I want to say that everybody, I even plan to start with a product where you just invest 4,000 to 5,000 rupees in good stocks and long term. I want to teach how do you invest in such good stocks. So that will be for every common person, and we will keep the cost very approachable. Of course, we will have no such clause as we will get the money, you will be able to earn that money. Of course, you will be able to earn that money back, but we will not be committing it. So we will teach you in a very throwaway price, but with that you can really earn entire life good amount of returns on your capital, right? So it's something like, I want to teach you people a SIP that you can have. A SIP that one the way you have a SIP in mutual fund, have a SIP in the form of good stocks in your portfolio. And what kind of return can you expect? I would say 10% per month is what you can expect, right? So that course will be for every single person. That course is going to be for every single person. So I'm in little profit. Hopefully this should increase. I mean, I'm definitely hoping Nifty to at least go down from here. Right now it's about 48 points, 44 in futures, it's 44 points less. I'm expecting at least it to come down 30 points below. at least 30 points below. If it goes 30 points below, then I'm definitely expecting this put to become 95, right? Only thing is that this barrier of 200 moving average has to cross with momentum, right? So this is what my analysis of today's stock is, but today's market is. But many stocks were on my radar. One of them is Kotak Mahindra Bank. One of them is Kotak Mahindra Bank. Those who have, who filtered the stocks with me, and they know we filtered the stock yesterday. I mean, of course, we've been filtering it for many days, but see here, it opened gap down, and with volumes, it went up, and it has given already a good amount of profit since morning, right? So, guys, when you want to do intraday trading, we will be teaching you everything. How can, by exposing the least capital, you can have good trades intraday. Minimum capital, how should you expose, and how do you have the good trades? So everything we will teach you. How do you manage your money? How much exposure should you do? How do you protect your capital? How do you trade with 10 to 15%? If you're a positional trader, how do you trade with 10 to 15% profit every month? And if you're an intraday trader, how do you get good consistent profit? I wouldn't put a percentage here. In intraday, what matters is the consistency, that you should have consistent profit every single day, right? And if you have a good capital, let's say 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, it's a good idea to go for positional. They give you so much of money that you don't need to see here and there. Peaceful, good money. You don't need to sit in front of the terminal every minute. Only 5-10 minutes analysis and you are done for the day, right? Next few days you will get good 10 to 15% movement. So guys, this is what I wanted to share, but I'm sure all of you are pledging that you will not go to the next financial year and being in the stock market without learning about it. You have to learn about the market, because until you learn about the market, now you will always end up, see, the cost that one has to pay is very small for learning, but cost which you have to pay for being in the market without learning is very huge. I mean, I talk to so many people I talk to, and all of them have one not small figures in their mind. It's 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 1 crore, 25 lakhs, and people who are, just, working in small factories or companies, they have also lost 3 to 4 lakhs, right? Here, we are making it very cost effective. No more, we're not going to be charging, it's not going to be, anything which is going to be pocket heavy. You will find it much more easy to be able to do our courses, and you will be able to gain knowledge for your life, right? So this is what my strategy is, and there is one course that we are coming up. It's just going to be on trading in Nifty. And Nifty means money. I simply believe Nifty means money. If you understand the direction of Nifty, if you understand what's happening in Nifty, it simply means money, right? But what people do, they always sit in the opposite direction. So what I'm telling you, no matter what, no calls right now, right? Don't carry forward your calls, exit your calls. Reason for that is, let me explain you. See, one day graph. Look into the one day graph. There was a big buying that has come 2 days back. After that, it opened gap up, right? Today it is a gap down opening. Whenever such a scenario takes place and it's taking a resistance from 200 EMA, this is called evening star. This is called evening star, means the stock may be, the market may be on a decline from here. Don't work random stuff, right? Buy this and average it at the lower price, and then further it goes down, then you further average it. Do not trade like that. That is called speculation, and that is called gambling. You have to be logical. You have to have a reason behind why you're doing what you're doing, right? So I'm saying that always trade when you have met with all the parameters, right? So even the smallest trade that you take will give you good profit. Always remember that. No gambling. Market means discipline. Market means understanding about entry and the exit. And those who do gambling, they will be, by fluke, they will be successful once, twice, that by this and then again buy it, average it, then again average it. All those are gambling and speculative movements. You have to work on your technicals. So now Nifty looks pretty decent to me in the downward direction. Since I have taken put and I have given on my channel put, please hold your put with very great, you know, um, care. Mint good money. See here my, usually I don't give futures or options, but see here I have given on the stock pro buy 9900 put at rupees 85, stop loss 75, target minimum 10 points. So enjoy your day, have good profits and trade well, right? This is called analysis. This is called analysis. It did go up down a little bit here and there, but I was certain about it that the market is going to go down. So no more gambling, guys. You have to trade with understanding the direction of the market. So with this, see, today only my profits are 5.5%, right? If you just, I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, my what do you say, favorite line is that if you understand Nifty, you just mint money every day. My exposure is what? 20,000 rupees. A 4% return is not a bad return, 4-5%. Now I still believe that it should go down. I still believe that Nifty has now given a momentum. Now Nifty has crossed its 200 moving average with momentum. Another 2 minutes if the next candle forms below. And one more thing that I want to tell you here is, let me just put the horizontal line. Nifty is not crossed its morning range with volumes, but suppose this candle ends in a crossing this range with volume. Can you see? It's just some offload of Nifty is happening here. If the morning range is crossed with volumes in the downward direction, I definitely expect this put to go up to 100 rupees, right? I definitely expect. Rather, what I would do, I will put a sell order of 225 at 100 rupees, right? I want to put a price of 100 rupees, right? Because I definitely believe it will go till that point, right? I want to put a sell order and keep it here. I'll see if I see more, if it reaches to 96 or 97 or 98, I will change it to 105 or so, right? So I have stop loss, I have the sell order, I have everything in place, and now it has crossed its morning range with volume. You see the huge volume by which it has broken the morning range means Nifty only has one thing in mind, that is it is heading down. So good day, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Gift from my side. This was gift from my side to you guys. Take your family out and treat them with a good meal and resolve to learn and then trade in the market. Don't trade otherwise. You will be actually doing nothing but speculating, betting in the market, which is actually equal to gambling. I don't want you to do gambling. I want you to be a trader. I want you to understand technical analysis. All right. With this, I'm signing off, but see you with the next on Monday onwards with a brand new resolve and learn about the market. Good day, guys. Enjoy. Bye bye.